Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and I am back with another Get Ready With Me video, and I think I'm going to do just a talk through video, not a voiceover, just because I did that the first time when I came back to my channel, and I thought it went really well, and I was able to do it in under 30 minutes, so I know that's long, but if you like these videos, keep watching. Today we are going to be talking about the Too Faced Natural Lust and the Too Faced Natural Lust Bronzer. I really had seen these and wanted these, but kind of held off for a long time, and then they both went on sale kind of during the holidays, so I picked them up. I have not used either one of them. I've swatched this one and I'm a little like, it seems kind of light, so a little disappointed, but the packaging is just so gorgeous. I just thought that is such a beautiful, very retro looking packaging. And the reason why I got the Natural Lust palette was because it's just very, very neutral. And again, has some fun, colors, this random green, which is really cool, but for the most part, really, really neutral. And I tend to really like Too Faced shadows. Normally they're really good. So I'm gonna give this a first try. We're gonna do a look tonight. Again, it's just gonna be a natural look. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, just going out to dinner tonight to my favorite Mexican restaurant. And then, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So first things first, I am going to do the same way I normally prime, which is just using my Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Water. I love this thing. I'm super sad that it is not in existence because I think this was like a specialty thing that came out quite a long time ago actually, but a little bit goes a long way and it tends to last a really long time, but the regular primer water is also really, really, really good. Next up is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss. Again, this is just what I use as a lip balm before I put any lipstick on. I even will put this on at night because I just love the smell of it. Can you guys see Dutch? He's snoozing on the pillow. He loves to come in here and sleep while I am filming videos. I love him so much, you guys. He's 11 years old and he is my first dog, my first pug, and he's just the best. Moving on to Professional. Again, this is my favorite primer. Let's see if you guys can see it a little bit better. The lights are a little bit blowing it out because it is nighttime. I have lost the sun. This again is just my go-to face primer because I like how slick it goes on the face. I do think it fills in my pores, especially on like the tops of my cheeks really well. And again, a little bit will do. I have a tendency to put too much on sometime, but really a little bit goes a long way. And I have that in the travel size, the full size. I stock up on it so that when it does go on sale, like once or twice a year, that I can, have it ready in case I run out. So definitely recommend it. It's a good one. Alrighty, next up, again, pretty traditional for me, is my Tarte Shape Tape. This is my concealer for my under eye, and I also use it for any blemishes as well. And again, a little bit goes a long way. I should have tried my e.l.f. one tonight. Oh, I forgot. I'll do that in my next Get Ready video, but I did purchase the Hydrating e.l.f. Concealer, and a lot of people are saying that it's very comparable to Tarte Shape Tape, but again, I'm pretty skeptical. We'll see. But I forgot. I should have done that tonight. That would have been really good. But yeah, since we're trying out some new things tonight, I am excited about this palette. I'm hoping that the shades blend nicely together. Sometimes I feel like, depending on the packaging of Too Faced, sometimes the metal palettes, like the harder palettes, are better than the cardboard palettes, like especially their holiday stuff. I do not like that as much as their like big heavy palettes. I feel like the formulas are slightly different. I could be wrong about that, but I just feel like that's, to me, I can see the difference. Next up is the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. Again, I love that it comes in a pump and it has a nice little cap that goes on it. They did start making this in a travel size, but they don't have my shade range. There's only like 7 to 10 shades in the miniature travel version, so I'm really hoping that they make a bigger range of the travel size, because I would totally buy that. That is so helpful. Because when I pack, you know, I try to pack pretty light. I'm not one of those people who like packs a huge bag. Like if I can check if I don't have to check a bag, I would rather have it with me. But oftentimes when I use when I take foundation, I try to take stick foundation with me traveling, because then I know like it's not gonna like explode, or I'm not gonna like have an accident if it's like a nice packaging or something like that. Like it's not gonna break or bust inside my bag. But yeah, I love the travel size foundations. A lot more companies I see are making them, but they're not making them in the full range. So I did test the closest like shade to me, but it was a little off. Like depending on your undertone, like some people lean neutral, some people lean cool, some people lean warm. I definitely have pink undertones, and I notice if I even use a neutral shade, it still tends to look yellow on me. And so I really do need something that's more in like the cool range and not like a warm shade. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll make that someday, and then I can buy the travel size. All right, so I've got my foundation on. Again, I really like this. It's like a soft matte finish. I feel like it's a nice medium to full coverage, and this time I am actually going to use a new powder I purchased, another Too Faced product. This I actually got at Marshall's. So if you guys are looking for some cheap makeup, this is actually an extremely nice powder. It is the Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. And again, it's just like a translucent color. When you look at it, it's just a white. This is an excellent powder. I feel like it just kind of smooths out the skin. And again, I think I purchased this for like $7 or $8 at Marshall's, so it was on a super good discount. I've been watching a lot of videos. I think it's Liora Loves Makeup. She does a ton of TJ Maxx and I think Marshall's. She does a lot of beauty hauls there, and you can get skincare, you can get makeup for super discounted prices, and we're talking like NARS, Laura Mercier, like there's a lot of brands, Too Faced, and Stila. I've seen a lot of Stila at Marshall's lately. So the only thing is, like, I will say, like, the aisles are always like a complete wreck, so it's really super obnoxious, but it is what it is. You're gonna get a discount. You gotta dig for the gold. But I have found some good stuff at mine locally. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my bronzer first, because I'm really anxious to see how this Too Faced bronzer works. I'm worried it's gonna be a little light, but just look at this packaging, guys. It's got this pretty peacock design. And it does seem quite a bit light, and it also has kind of a micro shimmer to it, so it's not completely matte. So I'm just gonna kind of like mix my brush in there and try to get as much product on it and see how it goes. Okay, that's definitely light. It's showing up a little bit. Extremely natural. So like I feel like if you're a really fair complexion, you might like this, but if you need something stronger, this is not going to work for you. It's super light. It's lighter than my typical bronzer. I use a Laura Geller product. It's showing up better on camera, but in person, like I said, it's like I'm having to build up, which is a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I really just, again, the packaging got me. I am a sucker for good packaging, and I feel like it's not terrible. Like, it is showing up, but I'm having to work for it. So yeah, like, it's not bad. It's pretty, and it does have kind of a nice micro shimmer. It's not like too shimmery glittery. It actually is showing up on the camera, I think, really nicely, and in person it's nice too, but it is very light. I will say, for like everyday wear makeup, like, that's okay. Like, it's not bad, but if you're looking for like a darker tone or just a harsher bronze, it might disappoint you. And again, I think full price, not worth it. If you can get it on discount, maybe at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, maybe worth it. So for blush, guys, I'm gonna go in with my Becca Flower Child blush. Again, this is a split of the Champagne Pop and Flower Child, and I'll probably use both of those. Becca has some really nice highlighters. That's really what Becca is known for. I do like this blush. I think it's very natural, very everyday. Flower Child is a really, really pretty one, and you can really build this up. So you can go super light, or you can really build it up to a nicer pink pop on your skin. And then I will go in with a little Champagne Pop, because I do think that is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. Just gives me a little bit of shimmer. And I do love this duo. When I did my last video, I did look this up to see if I could find it. I cannot find these splits anymore. You can still buy them in the full size, but I cannot find the split. And I feel like the split was so good, especially for travel makeup. Like, I loved that. And I don't know if they're gonna ever bring those back. I can't remember if they were a special, but hopefully someday they'll bring them back, because that is a good deal. And again, it's just perfect for your travel makeup. All right, guys, next up, I'm gonna go in my brows and do some of the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This is in the shade 3. This is one of my favorite products for my brows. Again, I don't really focus a ton on my brows. I just like to fill them in a little bit and give them like a little bit of color, a little bit of shape, but I'm not like super detailed like some people who like go in and like draw them or try to carve them out with foundation. Like, props to you if you can do that. That's just too much work for me. So then I'm going in with my Benefit. This is the number 4 Give Me Brow. This is a great little product, again, just to volumize your brows, slick them down and give them a little bit more color. And I love how this works. I think it's really, really nice. Again, it just kind of like puts any like flyaways in the right spot. Gets all the hair going in the right direction, which is nice. Okay. Next up, I guess let's try the palette. So let's see what shadows we want to use in this palette. I do think you get a good amount of shadow. Okay, and immediately I am drawn to Love Language. It's kind of like a cool, like mauve-y, purple brown. So I'm gonna go in with my kind of fluffy brush and just take a little bit of that. Then it does kick up a little bit, but not bad. I'm just gonna, oh, I didn't prime my eyes. Sometimes I get too ahead of myself. Definitely need to prime my eyes. Almost forgot. I need my MAC paint pot to do that. Again, this is another staple of mine. I love this product. I use the shade Painterly, and I do feel like there is such a big difference. If you do not prime your eyes before shadow, it will make the biggest difference in your makeup. I used to wonder why my shadows didn't stay on all day. They would fade throughout the day. This product really helps like make your eyeshadows hold on. It makes them pop. It honestly is like, again, it's one of those products that you don't see because it's under everything, but it's a game changer if you're not using eye primer. And there's a lot of eye primer out there. A lot of people like the Urban Decay one. I am a sucker for the MAC, and that probably will never change because I feel like it's that good. Okay, now we're gonna go into Love Language. And again, it is a very light, almost beigey purple. And so this is really light. It's not even like really showing up. I don't even know if you can see it. Super light, so we're gonna have to go into a little bit of a darker shade after that because it is barely showing up. So let's move into Fall Hard, which is right here. That's more of a purple mauve, a little bit darker. See if we can get like a little bit, yeah, a little bit deeper shade there, get us started. I feel like that's a really pretty transition shade. So that was Fall Hard. All right. So next up, I think I'm gonna go into DM Me. That's another like deeper, cooler purple. And I'm just gonna get into a little like tinier fluffy brush to just get a little bit more on my eye. And again, just kind of like deepen up that corner. And that's going very nicely. Definitely like a cool dark purple. So it's slowly building up. All right. Get that on the other eye. All right, and then I think I want to go in with another like darker shadow, and I want to like again concentrate that, so I'm going to use another little brush that has a little bit more of a point to it. Let's do, oh, this looks like fun. This is like a maroon, kind of like a red purple. It's called Hot to Trot right here. It's kind of a cool color, and I feel like it's a little bit warm. It's not too dark. And I'm just gonna pop this on the corner of my eye here and build up. Now, I don't know about you, but like I feel like I'm missing the color. Like it goes on and then I blend it and then I feel like it just looks like dark purple. So that is one of my issues with sometimes Too Faced shadows that are in these cardboard palettes. Like I feel like they blend, but they blend into each other so much that you can't see the different shades. Like it just kind of like goes into one shade. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I feel like I get this a lot with some palettes. So I'm trying to build up that color, but I'll be honest, it's just turning into like a darker purple. I was really hoping for like more of a brighter color. It's okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm going to blend out a little bit more with my fluffier brush just to diffuse that color just a little bit. And let's go in with one of these shimmery shades. I think I want to do, let's do Just Like That. It seems like a mid-tone kind of glitter, very pink and purple. I'm just going to take my finger, sometimes that's the better way to do it, and got a little bit of it there. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. It's kind of like a warm pink with a little bit of a gold tone to it. I like it. All right. And again, I always feel like with glitter and shimmer, if you're going to pop it on your lid, it's so much better to just use your finger. You get better, I think, transfer of the product. You can pack it in a little bit better. Awesome. Okay, not bad. I am going to go into Buff It Out, which is just like a matte white up here, and I am going to put that on my brow bone. I do like to kind of like do that because I really feel like it's a nice like final touch that really makes your eye pop. And again, it's subtle, but it makes a little bit of a difference. Oops, nearly put that in my brow. I did. Wipe that off. Okay. Awesome. All right, and then I want to also take this little fine brush again, and I want to kind of do a little bit of a pop of shimmer in the corner. So I'm going to take All Tied Up, which seems to be like a white shimmer down here. We'll see if we can get that built up in the corner just to give me a little brightness there. Awesome. And since it's evening time, I am going to do a little bit on the lower lash line. And I'm actually been loving this particular brush. I have to take the cap off of it. This one is a petite smudge brush from, I think it's Kosh. What's the Target brand? Oh my gosh. I am blanking. Oh my gosh. It starts with a K. I really like her brushes. Hold on. Oops. SK, Sonia Kashuk. I almost forgot for a second. Okay, so this is like a really petite smudge brush that I'm just going to do under the eye. And I'm just going to go back into DM, which is that, you know, kind of cool tone purple. And I'm just going to kind of run that on the bottom lash line just to give me a little bit of color there. And it just puts a nice little wash of color. Makes it a little bit of a more evening look, I feel like, when you do that. Perfect. Awesome. And then I'm just gonna go into Spank Me, which is a little bit darker purple. As you can see, like, Too Faced is very sexual in their naming of everything, from their mascaras to their shadows. They're a little bit cheeky. All right. Okay, I feel like we're good there. Let's move on. You know, honestly, like I said, I do like this look. My verdict's a little bit out on that palette. I'm just not sure. I feel like a lot of the looks may be similar, but I don't know. Like, there's still a lot of good color. I love that shimmer. It's really pretty. So I was getting a little worried though. Those shades were starting to kind of all blend together and look like the same color, and I hate when that happens. Okay, so let's move into eyeliner, and this is the Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper Black. And I'm just gonna slowly put that on. This is my favorite liner, guys. I feel like it's super dark, and once you put it on, it won't go anywhere. And it just gives, again, nice definition against your eye look. And I know you're not supposed to like hold your eye back, but this is the only way I can do it to get a straight line. So I know that's not professional or whatever, but this is amateur, guys. We're just having fun with makeup. So next up we have lashes, and I'm going in with my Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. Again, they just like to have fun. I do like the Too Faced brand. It is one of my favorites. I feel like they do very inspiring makeup. They make makeup fun. They do come out with some fun palettes, but they also keep in mind that, you know, the average girl can't wear like red and pink and purple and blue to work, and that they do provide a lot of like neutral makeup options for those people. So I fall into that category, and I appreciate that they do think of that. But they do have other fun stuff too. Like, they're kind of like, they do a little bit of both. So if you can wear those colors, awesome. There's definitely stuff for you at Too Faced. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go for a deeper lip tonight than I typically do, and it's still a nude, but this was my first Jeffree Star Cosmetics product. This is the shade Androgyny. And this is their Velour Liquid Matte Lipstick. And this version, this packaging is in their holiday packaging. That's what I purchased just this I guess Christmas. It took forever to get to me though. I ordered 2 shades. It was this one and a nice holiday red. It took weeks, and I know that the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaboration was going on at that time, so I get it, but still, I didn't really get any communication, so that kind of irritates me. I know they're a growing brand, and I do like Jeffree Star's reviews. I feel like he's very honest in his reviews, so it is what it is, but it is good. I do love this color. Alright, so honestly, like, when I purchased this shade, I really thought this was going to be a lot like a lighter neutral, but it's more of like a darker pink neutral. Although I love it, I think it's really professional looking. I wear it a lot to work. But it's also nice for like a night on the town as well, or just the evening. But yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm still not sure about this. I think I will be able to do some cool looks, but a little worried about this for people that, again, need darker shades. It's very subtle. It's not heavy. It's very, very light. So if you're fair, definitely might want to check this out. But there's other bronzers that are honestly a lot better. But this was fun. The packaging's really cute. I love the retro vibes, and I love like the neutral look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!